Okay. We're going to start with some basic geometry, which hopefully you already know. Example 1. All right, so draw a picture for me that looks like this. If you want your lines to be straight and you want to go grab a ruler, you are welcome to it. What does this square in the corner mean? It's 90 degrees. And this one is 3x, and this one is 6x. So if I asked you to figure out what x is, what would you do? Good.
Let's go 6x plus 3x equals 90.
6x plus 3x equals 90. 6x plus 3x is 9x. And then? Divide by 9. Divide by 9. X is 10. What do we call two angles that add up to 90 degrees? Complementary. I love those answers that when kids give them where as they say it, they realize this is not a good answer. And next one, we've got a straight line. What does straight lines add up to? 180. Okay, so this one is 4x plus 6x equals 180. 4x plus 6x is 10x equals 180. Divide by 10, divide by 10, x is 18. What is it called when two angles add up to 180? Supplementary. That's just straight geometry there. Okay. I'm sure you guys know that you can measure an angle in degrees. But did you know? And I'm not talking about radians right now. If some of you are thinking I'm going to go there, because I'm not. We'll talk about those later. Has anybody ever seen an angle written like this? Do you know what that means? Yeah? Is 29 what? No. Good idea, though. This is, it's like, instead of saying like 59 point or 51 point something, this is degrees, and this is minutes. And then past that, this one has 0, but that one would be seconds. Anybody have an idea of why they're called minutes and seconds?
They go to 60.
They go to 60 instead of going to 100. Okay? And the reason for that is because most angles are based, look at my hand, are based around a circle, right? A full circle is how many degrees? 360, which is why, just like a clock, 29, the minutes roll over at 60, the seconds roll over at 60 as well. Okay? So what if I said, what is 51 degrees, 29 minutes, minus 32 degrees, 46 minutes? Okay, how do we do this? Yep, we're going to subtract. How do we subtract this, though? How do we take 46 from 29? Well, actually, let's add first. Let's add them. Okay. So 9 plus 6 is 15. And then 12 plus 4? 16. Okay, so now we have what? Let's see, this is 29 plus 46. Oh, we don't need 16. I just said it's just 6, right? And then this is 3 and an 8. So it's 83 degrees and 65 minutes. But do you guys remember me telling you that minutes roll over at 60?
Yeah, it's 75, not 65.
Oof. First person I heard was, I think, Wyatt.
Yeah.
That's rough, guys. Teaching you trig and I can't add. 2 plus 4 plus 1. Oh, by the way, if you pick pickle candy or ketchup candy, I will give you a piece of gum. Just out of courtesy. Okay, so it rolls over at 60, not at 100. So what should we do you think? Gustavo?
What's called anything like, goes minus by 60, add 1 to the other side.
Right, so here we're at actually 84 degrees and 15 minutes. It's like I'm losing 60 minutes here and adding them over here. Guys, you're talking too much. Have you done this problem? Okay. All right, let's try again. This time we've got 90 degrees minus 73 degrees and 12 minutes. All right, what's the idea behind this one? Yeah?
You gotta borrow from the 90s to become 89 and 60.
Okay, so now I've got 89 degrees and 60 minutes. That makes sense because that adds up to 90 degrees. So then 60 minus 12 is what? 48. And 89 minus 73 is 16. I'm a little gun shy now. Everybody feel comfortable with this? You can always borrow 60 seconds. You can borrow a minute. All right. Example 5. Let's convert 74 degrees, 8 minutes, and 14 seconds to decimals. You got an idea?
So we're doing it as a group by ourselves.
I want you to tell me how to do it.
We use times by everything by 60, so we get like only in one spot. So our ones place is about 14, right? Or is the middle no ones?
No, it's not a ones place. It's out of 60. What's up?
Do you care if we find a costume for Kate Monroe out of the loft?
Go ahead, as long as you
Return it? and
return
don't
it.
break
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You are responsible.
Yes, ma'am.
74 degrees plus 8 out of how many possible minutes? 60. So you can just write 8 out of 60 here and put that directly into your calculator. Plus, now you would think it'd be 14 out of 60, but that still implies that there's how many minutes or how many seconds are in 1 degree?
360?
It's 60 60s, right? So what's 60 times 60?
6,600.
3,600, yep. So it'd be 14 out of 3,600. All right, put this in your calculator. You can do it all at once if you want. 74 plus 8 out of 60 plus 14 out of 3,600. Realize now that when I waggle my eyebrows, this pencil moves. I'm very excited about taking it off. I scared your brother earlier today. Yeah. I went to the library and he went, Nussbaum, are you? Very nice. And I was like, were you scared there for a second, Tyson? He goes, alarmed. And I was like, I would hope so. I can't tell you how many like middle schoolers I passed who have no idea who I am, who like glanced at my head and then just kept facing forward. Like they're just like, don't engage. It's not my problem. I'm not involved. Mm-mm. Okay, did you guys get 74.137 degrees?